The silence in our house wasn't the peaceful kind. It was the heavy, suffocating sort that precedes a violent storm. I was sitting at the kitchen table in our small home in Columbus, Ohio, the same oak table I'd refinished by hand 3 summers ago. I was staring at a stack of unpaid medical bills and a lukewarm cup of black coffee that tasted like battery acid. My hands still smelled like the industrial grease from the HVAC warehouse where I'd just finished a 12-hour shift. Sarah walked in, but she didn't go for the kettle. She didn't even look at me. She stood by the window, her silhouette sharp against the gray, overcast Ohio morning. She was wearing a silk robe that cost more than my monthly truck payment, a gift from her wealthy Aunt Margaret before the old woman passed away 3 months ago. "Ethan," she said. Her voice was different, brittle, like glass about to shatter under extreme pressure. "I need you to listen, and I need you to not interrupt. I've spent the last few weeks thinking, and I've realized that our lives are moving in two completely different directions." I felt a chill crawl up my spine. For 10 years, I had worked 2 jobs, hauling heavy units by day and pulling security shifts at a local mall by night, to keep us afloat while she pursued her dreams of being an artistic consultant. I didn't mind the sweat. I loved her. But the woman standing there looked like a stranger wearing my wife's skin. "I got the call from the executors this morning," she continued, finally turning around. There was a spark in her eyes I hadn't seen in years, a predatory glint that made my stomach churn. "My great-aunt Margaret's estate, which it's finally settled. It's not just a few thousand, Ethan. It's $12 million. Cash, property, and offshore holdings in the Caymans." I started to smile, a massive wave of relief washing over me. We were saved. No more double shifts. No more deciding which bill to pay late. "Sarah, that's a miracle. We can finally start that business you wanted and maybe finally move closer to the park." "There is no we, Ethan." She snapped the words out like a whip, cutting me off mid-sentence. "I've already had my attorney draw up the papers. I want you to pack your things and get out. Now, this house is in my name, and frankly, you don't fit into the life I'm about to lead. You're a worker bee, Ethan. I'm a queen now." Before we go deeper into this story, take a second and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like. Muina, and let us know where you're watching from. I'm curious to know how far these stories travel. Welcome to Family Secrets and Revenge, where the truth always costs more than you think. The words hit me harder than any physical blow ever could. I looked at the woman I'd supported through her darkest depressions, the woman whose hand I'd held through 3 failed IVF rounds that drained our savings, and I saw nothing